Welcome in, everybody. Just coming back from a walk. Gonna get into a collective. I'm just gonna make some coffee. Because how can we do anything without any type of coffee? We need some coffee. It's been a couple days. Running myself ragged without the bean. Hope you're doing well. Awesome blinker. Hope you're all doing well. Mr. Nova. Oh, don't be absent. Don't be sorry. It's all good. Do what you gotta do, boy. Do what you gotta do. I'm just coming back from the store. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all well. That is why I don't do Taco Bell. Yikes. I'm on my way back. Yeah, no Taco Bell for me, thanks. I make my own burrito. Not really a fan of their secret sauce anyhow. I'm live right now.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's saying how they went to Taco Bell and had an unfortunate experience. I said, and that's why I don't do Taco Bell. Hey, Bonita. Welcome in. I don't have any babies, Daniel. The secret to a good coffee is brown sugar. Kicking it off with a kicking horse coffee, Grizzly Claw. Kicking horse coffee is, it speaks for itself. Let's just say that much. How much caffeine? More than enough. That's how much. Peel to open. Peel what? It's clearly, I'm gonna cut it open, and I'm just gonna put it in another container. Smells so yummy. 320 milligrams. Yummy. Yeah, I probably taken more than that. I'm drinking at least 2 to 3 coffee presses a day. Hope everybody's going all right. Hope your week went well. The energy since the eclipse has been, I don't know, I think it's been different for everybody due to the fact of where they are in their healing journey. I think it's a big factor. Thank you. I thought I'd save your ears. That's why I muted out. Okay. Rinse this baby out. I love my hat too. How's it going, kitty? Feeling any better, my dear? Thank you for your patience, everybody. We're going to get started soon. Depending on how you have been going along your healing journey, if that's what your focus is, this eclipse, and if you've done the work, this eclipse, on the contrary to usually how things go through retrograde, it's probably been a little bit more peaceful. You'll know this if your life is a little bit more peaceful through this retrograde, or if it's been hectic and chaotic. You will know the difference from other retrogrades. But this in particular one, due to the fact that it's in the sign of Aries, this is about bringing things to a head. This is about bringing things forward. And a lot of you that haven't healed, you may have had a bit of a stressful situation come up where things from the past have decided to rear their ugly head. And this is why it's so important to heal. And it brings you peace of mind, right? And sometimes it's a little bit rough. Hey, K-Park, what's going on, my dear? Glad you enjoyed the reading the other night. If there are some out there that have requested a reading from me, and they have not received it yet, you need to come forward. because I'm not playing phone tag with you. If you want a reading from me, you need to make yourself available. And the reason why I have my readings closed as of now is because if you're going to pay me automatically ahead of time, and if you're going to come forward and just expect a reading like yesterday, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay? The money you send me will be considered as a donation, and that's the way it'll be. I'm not going to be demanded to anything. Let's nip that one in the butt right now. Before you pay me, you need to confirm with me that yes, I will do a reading, and yes, we will have it scheduled at this time, and yes, everything will be good. Everything will work out. If you don't give me a time that you're available, if you're not going to show up, if you're going to make me play phone tag, I'm not running after you. I'm not running after you. Okay? I'm not a marathon runner. I could care less. Okay? I'm not your mommy. I'm not your daddy. And if anybody's going to try to get a reading from me to get some sort of information on somebody else, it's not going to happen. I don't do readings behind people's backs. Doing a reading requires consent. Okay? That's why I say put a heart in the chat when I'm doing a card, because that means that you are welcoming that message. Okay? Let's just get that straight. Because I ain't going to be having it to where people are going to just send me money and expect me to do whatever at a moment's notice. I have a life just as much as you do. So that's why the readings are closed. I'm going to be focusing on my members going forward. So if you want a reading, become a member. And you have to become a member in order to receive a reading. You have to become a member at least level 1 through level 4. The Flight Club membership will allow you to get card pulls and be in line for the workshops. But level 1 through 4 is what you want for the reading. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, no spamming in my chat. That's one of the requirements to be here. You want to spam my chat, you're out. They are hidden. I do not want them back again. If they can't show up right, don't show up at all. And another thing, while I'm on a tangent, if you're going to message me for a reading, and then you're going to go ahead and not listen to me, and then pay me for another reading, and expect me to tell you something different when you haven't followed my first instructions, and you're expecting something different, and you're sadly disappointed at the fact that I'm apparently repeating myself. I'm only reading the cards. I'm only reading what they're saying. So if you're not following the voice of the divine within yourself, or you're not following your hunch, you're not following your own intuition, and you're requiring somebody else to tap into that intuition for you, either listen to them or don't. You make your own decision. You live your own life. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a pet peeve to have to repeat myself over and over and over again. It's not about who, it's just the general, okay? The general understanding, that's all. When you get a reading, it's to confirm what you already know within, okay? That's what a reading is all about. That you're uncertain with what's going on, you want some clarity, you want some clarification, that's what it's there for. It is also the possibility that it might have a warning for you. And that's it. That's it. That's all. This is for enlightenment and entertainment purposes only. I don't know how many times I have to stress that. And it's pretty sad that we got to stress that in our messages. We're living in a world where people can't seem to want to think for themselves. It's okay if you're uncertain. It's okay if you're unclear, if you're not too sure as to what the deal is. But when it comes right down to the nitty-gritty, you are the painter of your life. You are the driver of your ship. You are the manifester. You are the magician. Everything you've ever searched for outside of yourself, you find within. It's where you find your strength. It's where you find your compassion. It's where you find your love and respect and honor is within yourself. So I am not playing tag. So if you have a reading booked, I've stopped readings. But if you have a reading booked with me, reach out to me. And note to self, don't reach out to me right before live wanting a reading. Probably the dumbest thing that you could do, because you're probably going to get a no. You're probably going to be sadly mistaken. You know, you're probably going to be like, oh, shit. Sorry. It is what it is. I don't mind being here for people. I don't mind being a voice of reason. I don't mind being I don't mind being the messenger. But when the messenger's doing the best that he can to do what he needs to do, to get what he needs done. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's what I needed right there. Zing, zing, bling, bling. So darn tasty. So tasty. So yeah, ultimately, I is not taking anybody's shit. And if you paid for a reading and you want your money back, just let me know. Simple stuff. 9 times out of 10, I'm a pretty easy guy to get along with. So we're going to get into the Oracle tonight. We're going to get into the Friday Live, know what the message is. Um, so I'll get back to talking about the eclipse. So if you guys have been doing your healing, you've been doing your job, you've been doing what you need to do to recalibrate your life, to put it into, you know, to refocus it, to bring yourself to a better life, um, aiming at living your best life, you probably had a pretty peaceful couple days. For the people that are stubborn, that don't want to heal, that aren't willing to look within, that aren't willing to process the shit that they're holding on to, chances are you had a pretty hectic week. Because it was basically to raise to the surface the things that we still need to heal. And if you've pretty well healed it all and you're getting in line with your next season, things are working out. It's not easy when you're processing your life, when you're allowing yourself to feel the emotions that you feel and allow them to flow. By stopping them, by blocking them, by sweeping it under the rug and not dealing with it, you're abandoning yourself. You're abandoning your senses that you've been given as a gift to help understand and coagulate your life. In essence, I probably coagulate was the wrong word, but to correspond, maybe. The biggest thing here is that when you're processing, you're not processing as a victim. You've already been the victim. You're processing as an observer. What can I learn from this situation? Okay, what can I take from this situation that I may not have seen before? What can I understand about the situation so this doesn't happen again? How can I protect myself or keep myself from having this type of hurt and pain again? One of those things is not ignoring the red flags. The red flags are there for your protection. And it's not to say that, oh, this little red flag that's popping up, oh, that's something I can deal with. That's something I can handle. Don't, you know, and you kind of sidestep it and you're like, yeah, don't worry. This is nothing compared to what I've dealt with. It's a red flag for a reason. It is telling you to run in the other direction. When you do not listen, you are headed down the highway to hell. And those red flags are telling you along the way, yo, you might want to pay attention to this. They're definitely not pretty little decorations. And as little and minuscule as that one might be, you bring it to a head, you communicate it, and you act accordingly. And what I mean by that is when you bring this red flag up to this other person that you might have, and they deflect you, and they tell you, oh, it's no big deal, you're being oversensitive, that's also a red flag. Now, mind you, if you are blowing it out of proportion and you're freaking out of character, out of sort, when it's really not all that bad, you might want to take a step back and check yourself naturally, act accordingly. But this is the question you can ask yourself as to whether or not it's an issue or not. So, welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for the live Friday Live. No hashtags tonight. It should be an easy, breezy kind of evening. We shouldn't have too many mystical creatures. Oh, awesome. Come on. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, that's true, K-Par. You're on the money with that one. I think I'm gonna do a double hit tonight. Double hit, super hit. Welcome in, Dead Stars. Zen. Thank you all for joining me. Guess what, everybody? If you're a member, starting next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the public live collective, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is going to be members side live. So if you are a member and you want to get your readings, they will be provided in the members live side. Okay? So you guys are going to have your own day to hang out with me, your reader, Aiden Wolf Shadow. All right. I've left my cards resting today, so I'm not sure as to what message we're going to receive at first. I banish any negativity coming my way, any ill will or evil eye. Any ill will or evil eye being sent to me through this live will be automatically transmuted into blessings, not only for myself, but for my collective. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being my blessing. As I may be your blessing, you are my blessing. Thank you for your ongoing support, friendship, soul tribe love. You've made this experience extremely enlightening to me. I'm very humble and grateful for this experience. I can be here. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, ancestors, angels, and divine light, please be here to allow me to be a vessel of communication, of wisdom, of insight, clarity, and closure. Any ill will sent towards me shall be automatically transmuted into blessings. Thank you for this protection, Spirit. Thank you for the clarity. Thank you for the wisdom. Right off the bat, I'm getting an energy that is continuously questioning themselves whether or not they're doing the right job. And I'm getting this feeling that this person is dealing with PTSD, CPSD, CPTSD, whatever the case may be. What I'm dealing with is an energetic, it's a person that is fight or flight. You are in a situation where you're having a very, very foggy moment. You're questioning everything. And in times like this, you need to take a step back and just chill. Okay? Try to find your center. Try to find some peace within yourself. Okay? And if you have to block things out for a minute to get that peace of mind, I encourage you. Put the fucking groceries down for 5 minutes. Rest your hands. Rest your shoulders. Rest your mind. Rest your jaw. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. And let it go. The breathing techniques that you can utilize to bring yourself back to balance. When you're breathing in, and visualize yourself breathing in a white light or golden light of healing, of calm, of peace. And as you're exhaling, exhale the negative shit that you don't want anymore. Exhale all the negative energy that's no longer serving you. Release it. We've been told that our imagination and that uh, our ability to be creative is child's play, when it's a heck of a lot deeper and more powerful than just child's play. We've been programmed to not manifest our life, to not be able to believe in the idea of manifestation. And that, my friends, is changing. All right, so we're going to start off with a collective reading. Please be good to yourself. Please be compassionate to yourself. Stop being so damn hard on yourself. Some of you are very critical. Some of you are perfectionists. Some of you are having a hard time staying in control of your life, which you are tending to project out onto others in essence of trying to gain control. And in lieu of gaining control of yourself, you're trying to gain control of others, which isn't healthy. If you're trying to persuade someone, if you're trying to pull the wool over on someone, this is only a particular energy, not for everyone. There's certain people that will not bring up the fact that they know you're bullshitting them. Okay, they're going to allow you to dig that hole. They're going to allow you to continue with your charades till the point where you basically out yourself. So there's a particular energy that's trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes. It's not working. They see through it. If the shoe fits, wear the bitch. That's what I always say. There's another energy coming in that's really, really excited about the future. They're really excited about the new earth coming in. And they're really excited about the different changes happening within their reality as well as the world's reality. It might not be all gumdrops and rainbows, but it's not all hellfire and brimstone either. So a lot of it has to do with perception and how you choose to see things. Some people think of the tower card being destructive, but sometimes things need to fall apart to fall into place, right? It's all in perspective. try to remove yourself from the negative, creative aspect of a negative experience. Try to direct your focus to something more positive. All right, Spirit, what's the message for today? 8 of Swords to start off with. There's people talking shit about you. They're trying to expose something. But whatever they're saying, it's not commuting at all. It's not computing. You're a very giving person. You give the shirt off your back, and you're looking towards the future. You're not pining on the past. Okay? And this person is talking shit about you to try to expose you, and it's not working. Everything they've said is basically backfiring on them, by the looks of it. What's next? The Devil. Yeah, you're moving on to the future. You're not focusing on the past anymore. You're moving on. You're taking the trash out. Okay? You're no longer... you're no longer allowing the negativity to dictate your life. You're no longer allowing you're no longer allowing it to affect where you're going. You're changing your focus. You're changing your whole energetic blueprint of who you are. It's like you're going through a rebirth. So, whoever you are, congratulations. It's not easy. So, the High Priestess is here saying that use your intuition. Chances are you know who it is that is doing this. Okay? You know who this is already. You already have an inkling on who's talking shit on you. High Priestess is saying for you to use your intuition going forward. People are trying to paint you in a different light. And just like I said, it's not working. It's been a great injustice and an insult on your character, but people are seeing you for who you really are. And they're understanding that this person is lying through their teeth. It's the only thing is that they don't want you moving on. They don't want you leveling up. They don't want you stepping into your new season. They want you held back. And this has been a huge injustice on you. What's the next clarifier? This is one of the reasons why you're looking towards the future. Because you're not wanting the past to, you're not giving the past any energy going forward. What's the next card? Yeah. We got the World reversed. We got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. They're literally trying to come in and sabotage absolutely everything. They're extremely angry at the fact that despite all they've done, you're still succeeding. They're like wondering, who the actual hell are you? And it just goes to show that you don't, now they're wanting to reconcile, which is stupid. Absolutely stupid. All this shenanigans just to reconcile. And I'm getting the feeling, if you can't beat them, join them. It's like, if somebody wants to try and beat me, and they don't want to join me, when they come back to join me, I'll tell you right now, they're not going to be joining me. should have acted different in the beginning. Especially when you're focused on ill intention towards someone. Like, who does that? And then they, oh, it doesn't work, so maybe, you know, instead of getting all this karma that's meant for you, you're gonna try to smooth over the waters, so you're gonna get a little less of a karma. That's not the way it works. Not the way it works. The divine has a sense of humor, and if you prolong it, it just keeps adding up and adding up and adding up and adding up. What's going on here? What's the next card? What's the next card? What's the next card? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Now they want to come in and work with you because they're impressed. We got the Eight of Pentacles here. You're doing something that you like to do. You're finding enjoyment in it, and people are jealous. Like, how pathetic you gotta be. You see somebody actually enjoying their life, and you're envy of it. You're in envy of it. When you could actually take control of your own life and actually do your own thing, be happy. But no, you're staying in this status quo of being in this little box of shit comfort, and you're not taking charge of your life. You're not moving forward in the direction that you want to. That's going to make you more happy, that's going to give you peace of mind. You're staying with the status quo. You're continuing on with keeping this shit-ass machine running. Right? You're not taking a stand in your life. You'd rather ruin somebody else's existence and life and happiness and joy than just focus on your own. This is what I'm saying in the beginning of the reading here, when I was making coffee. You are the painter of your own canvas. Okay, whether you're an artist or not, you can still paint. You can still create a life that you want. Okay, you are the drivers. You are the captain of your ship. You're the one that drives it where you want to drive it. If you leave the helm, if you leave the wheel room, your boat's just going to float endlessly out of control. You know, you got to take control. But right now, you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your craft. You're focusing on what you're good at, and that's all that matters. It might be happening a little bit slow, but it's happening. Spirit is telling you to pace yourself, all in divine timing. Okay? Hey, little bee, welcome in, honey. Yeah, people misjudged you. They misjudged you. They misjudged the whole idea of what you're about. They misjudged how you're showing up. They thought that you weren't entitled of this status. They thought that you were not entitled of this position. And they were envious of this. And they misjudged you on this. And this is all stemming with your Wheel of Fortune reversed, your world reversed, the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, the Devil reversed. Okay, despite all of this bullshit, and the Justice reversed. There's been a great injustice on your life. You've been held back by these people that are envious and jealous of you. All because they're so sick and tired of their own life that they want to ruin somebody else's. Like, how irresponsible can you be? Focus on your own fucking canvas. And leave other canvases alone. If they wanted help in their picture, they would ask you to help them paint their picture. Stay to your own fucking painting. And I'm picturing a grade 4 art class with a whole bunch of easels with canvases and all the kids running around with paintbrushes, with paint on their paintbrushes, going around all these different canvases like a bunch of fucking kids. wreaking havoc on everybody else's work. And the teacher's just sitting there, jaw dropped. It's like, okay, well, how am I going to mark this? Mighty Mod Squad, activate. Yeah. Thank you, Mod Squad. You guys are awesome. Amazing. Beautiful souls. All right, next 2 cards, please. Thank you. What do we got? We got the strength card. Yeah, this is like running you ragged because all you're doing is moving forward with good intention, and these people have no fucking clue what they're talking about. They're talking smack because they're bitter as fuck, because you're doing a better job than they thought that you would. You're rising up, you're stepping up, you're leveling up farther than what they ever expected of you. And that's not your problem. That's not your business that they're feeling this way. But you're fucking tired of this shit. You're done. You're done. And they're that much of a coward to do this all behind your back. They're not willing to come in front of your face and say it, which is really sad. It's really, really sad. They have to go behind your back. They have to get a whole bunch of people on their side, only to find out that they lied to all these people, and these people are backing out, realizing what kind of a fucking idiot they are for even entertaining the drama. And I have a feeling there's going to be some people coming forward and letting you know about this. The people that are coming forward and allowing you to know about what's going on behind your back, these are honorable people. These are people that you might want to have around. These are people that are going to, own up to some shit, take accountability for maybe being involved in it. But you know what? If somebody was to come to me, let's just say, and say, you know what, there's been a whole group of people behind your back doing this and doing that, and this is what they're doing, this is what they're up to, I would respect that person for coming forward. Okay? I would respect that person. I wouldn't be screaming at them. I wouldn't be mad at them. I would be honoring them. I would be respecting them for the fact that they come forward. Okay? So just in case you want to come forward, I'm not going to bite your head off. But you're tired of the shit. You're done. You're done explaining yourself. You're done trying to defend yourself. You're not doing it anymore. You're not taking no shit from anybody. We got the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're focusing on your own stability, moving in your own direction, focusing on yourself, independent. Yeah, so this misjudgment and the work that you've been putting in, it's been, you're having a hard time finding inspiration because of this misjudgment, because of this, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, because of the world reversed, because of the justice reversed. You're doing your best, you're focusing on what you're good at, and because of all this shenanigans, you're in the process of, like, what's the point? Why do I keep doing this? Things have got to change. You're remembering your real first reason as to why you're getting into what you're getting into. And again, the Temperance. Things are going to be balancing out. So continue on doing what you're doing. Focusing on what you're good at. Focusing on what you need to focus on. And pay no mind to these shit-ass offers that are going to be coming in. They're coming in with their tail between their legs. They know they deceived you. They know they screwed you up. They know all this, but they don't want to take accountability. They just want to move on as if nothing ever happened. And things don't work out that way. And we got the Empress reversed. So yeah, the Empress reversed, this is somebody that's destructive. This is somebody that's very, very destructive. This is somebody that's definitely changing the way they look at things. They're changing their whole mind frame, their whole perspective. They're allowing the things to fall away that no longer serving them. And they're making room for new blessings. Due to the fact that they've been uninspired, due to the fact that they're losing strength, due to this bullshit, they're still looking forward to the future. They're still taking the trash out. They're standing 10 toes down. They're utilizing their intuition. Whether there's reconciliation or not is remaining to be seen, but they're focusing on what they're good at, and they're focusing on what's important. Seven of Wands, we got the King of Pentacles reversed, we got the Moon, we got the Star, we got the Two of Pentacles, we got the Five of Cups, we got the Seven of Cups, we got the Knight of Pentacles. So there's definitely something going on with an earth sign. Somebody appreciating their work, their own work, or their handiwork. Somebody's sad. Somebody's sad that something didn't work out. Somebody's losing sight. They're losing hope in a situation. Things are very unbalanced financially and stability-wise for them. They're losing hope. This King of Pentacles might be even lying to themselves. But there's going to be some sort of a defense coming forward. You're going to have to defend yourself against some lies that are going to be illuminated. And quite possibly there's this King of Pentacles that's wanting to right some wrongs. They're kind of feeling guilty for their handiwork that really didn't work out anyway to start with. And I'm hearing that they were sent to unalive you, or that was their progress, that was their projection to unalive you, and everything they sent to you was an epic failure. Oh, they thought it was a joke that, you're divinely guided and guarded, protected. They didn't take the heed. They didn't take the warning. They didn't take the advice that was given to them by certain people. Maybe you shouldn't mess with him. Maybe with the background that they have, maybe you shouldn't mess with him. Maybe you're barking up the wrong tree. Maybe you should just focus on what you're good at. Focus on what you should be focusing on, rather than focusing on the demise of others. Some people need to get their heads shaken and get their fucking priorities straight already. This is 2024. You know, it's not the 1900s. All right, is there any final messages for this collective message? Is there any final messages? What's this one? The Temperance is coming out. You are guided by angels. Whoever you are guided, guarded, and protected by angels. Archangel Michael very well could be at the helm with you. Everything in divine timing. Everything is going to balance out. Everything that was sent against you is going to be equalized. It's going to be transmuted. And all the karma is going to be smacking them back in the face. So whoever's putting anything out, you're going to get clarity on who that is. We got the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You're going to get clarity. You're going to get the honest truth of what has been going on behind your back. Because people are now starting to feel guilty about the whole situation. They know that you are with good intention. You know, they know that you don't have a harmful bone in your body. And for people to do this to you, it's not fair. There is justice coming to you despite the injustice being done. The tables are turning as we speak. Yeah, everything that they wanted for you is now going back to them. their instability, whatever they're dealing with. We got the Ten of Pentacles reversed here. Okay. Is there any final messages for this before I get into the oracle? Yeah, sevenfold blessings coming back. Okay? Everything that was taken off of you, whether it would be time, money, peace of mind, whatever that you've lost, I am getting in the last 7 years is going to be returned to you. Okay? Tracy Ann. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, everyone. Grab your favorite drink, grab your favorite whatever you're doing, and get cozy. It's going to be a very good night. Not only did they want you broke, they wanted you a joke, they wanted you homeless. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay? They are going to be receiving hardcore karma for doing what they did because of their intention. And they're not going anywhere. Okay? This very well could be a fire sign. It very well could be a water sign. A masculine and a feminine water sign. So it could be a Pisces and a Scorpio. Quite possibly, maybe a Cancer. And they are now heartbroken. This King of Cups and this Queen of Cups, they were lied to. Okay? And now they are heartbroken because of the lies. This Queen and King of Cups, they're actually legit, decent people. But the fact that they were swindled, the fact that they were lied to by somebody in order to get them on their side, they're now heartbroken at the fact that they put in their energy towards this demise of this other person. And because they were lied to, they were swindled, they've lost all respect to this other person. So there's definitely relationships, situationships, friendships ending. Somebody was very discrediting towards a Queen of Wands. There's a Queen of Swords reversed. Quite possibly a Gemini. And this Queen of Wands is moving on. They're having no choice but to move on analytically. Everything that they're throwing at them isn't working. They're not taking the bait. And this is the one thing that they're pissed off about, is that everything that they're sending to this person to ruin their wheel of fortune, to ruin their ascension, to ruin their work, and to create an injustice in their life, they're now on guard. They are now no longer oblivious to what's actually going on. Okay, and I get this feeling that these people are even sending people, trying to make money off of this. Saying, yeah, you wanna have a decent night, go and hang out with this person. Go reach out to this person. If you get anywhere, I'll give you money. But just give them the runaround and, and ghost them after. And I'll give you money for it. Go have a fling. Go have some fun. And this person isn't even buying it. This person is that you're trying to pull the wool over. They're not taking the bait. They're not even interested. They don't care. And it's hilarious because all these ideas that they think that they're going to bring into the situation to ruin this person, it's epically failing. They have no straws to grab onto anymore. It's kind of pathetic that they've taken this much time out of their time, out of their life to make this happen. It's kind of pathetic. Like, really? It boggles my mind. Anyway, somebody wants to heal something. The Ten of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck. Somebody wants to heal something. The Three of Wands is coming out over the Five of Swords. So reconciliation, injustice, and using your intuition. Three of Wands. There's going to be some information coming in about a reconciliation and an injustice. Okay? And you just be patient. It'll eventually trickle down the river to you, and you'll know firsthand what the deal is. You're no longer in your head. You're no longer allowing the shit that's being said to you to change the way you feel about yourself. Okay? You are sticking to your focus within your mind, and that's all you're worried about. You're not worried about what everybody else is saying anymore. That's part of finding inner peace, is not giving a fuck about what other people have to say about it. Any other final messages before we start the oracle? We got the Nine of Wands. Somebody wants you on guard. Meanwhile, you already won the war. They still want you on guard. You've won this battle without even knowing there was a battle. You've won it. You've automatically won it, but they still want you on guard. To think that they're... to make you think that you're still losing when you've already won the war. It's kind of sad. And you're realizing that this wasn't a union. This was not a soulmate. This was literally your worst nightmare. Meeting your worst nightmare. So this very well could be an ex or an ex of an ex that's creating all this drama because of envy and jealousy. And I wouldn't be surprised if this ex's ex was lied to by the ex. Okay, in order for them to make them go after you. Or to feel envious or to feel spiteful towards you. They were lied to. They were told a whole bunch of different stories in order to make them jealous, in order to make them envious, in order to make them pissed off, in order to make them lash out. Because they didn't want to take any of the accountability for themselves. So they just send other people, they send their monkeys to do their bidding for them. It's a really unfortunate situation because this person that knows what's going on, they have an intuition. They're very intuitive. They have an intuition. They know what's going on. 10 steps down, like 10 steps ahead. But be patient. Things are all going to work out. Things are all going to balance out. The truth is definitely going to come out. You're probably going to be pissed off at some of the things that they said. You're probably going to be pissed off at some of the things that were done. But the fact that it was all an epic failure is going to be actually kind of humorous. Of the stories, of the different actions they took, absolutely everything. It's all blowing up in their face as we speak. So, any final message, just in case you missed anything? Okay. Alright, so I'm only going to clarify the main cards here, people. Just because if I do all the cards, it's going to take forever. And I want to get another collective out for you guys tonight as well. Just in case this current message isn't resonating with you, there's definitely going to be another collective popping out tonight. Alright, so let's get into the oracle. Let's see what the oracle has to say. Donations are graciously accepted, so if this is resonating and you'd like to donate to my channel, all the information is in the description box. I did leave the donation tier up for the time being. I was debating on maybe opening up my readings again, but if we all can't play nice, I'm not playing phone tag. So, if there's a reading that I missed, you've already paid for it, I will know. All I need is a mind juggle of who it was that paid me, and I can look into the receipts. So, anybody that was looking for a particular reading, you're welcome to still reach out. Alright, so the Eight of Swords. What's going on with the Eight of Swords, Oracle? What's going on with the Eight of Swords? Can you give clarification on that for me? Alright. The Eight of Swords. The Lover. So, the Eight of Swords is... the feeling I'm getting is your twin flame is trapped. Your soul contract is trapped. They are riddled with thoughts of the rumors being told. They are deceived. But despite this deception, the love that they have for you is still valid. It is unbreakable. But these current rumors are making them question what the actual situation is. What's going on with the Six of Wands reversed? What's going on with the Six of Wands reversed? Six of Wands reversed. What's going on with the Six of Wands reversed? Thank you everybody for popping in, visiting. If this reading is for you, great. If it's not for you, hold tight. There's going to be another one. Six of Wands reverse. Please clarify that for me. Okay, there's no clarification for the Six of Wands reverse. Any ill will against my cards shall be returned to sender. Let it blow up in your face. Four of Pentacles reversed. What do we got for the Four of Pentacles reversed? What's going on with the Four of Pentacles reversed? Alright, Eros. So somebody wants to come in feeling all free, sexually free, and they want your guard down. They're feeling very, very lustful for you. And they are literally obsessed with your energy. They want to be back in your energy. They want to be back in your good graces. But something tells me you're not having it. You're like disgusted with this person. Like, you're not a hoe to begin with, but this hoe is trying to get all up in your energy like they want to mean something to you. Meanwhile, they're a dirty ass hoe. Going around, sleeping around, not taking, their own personal integrity into effect, even their own self-respect into effect. They don't respect themselves. They don't hold themselves in high honor. They don't, you know, they sleep around. They, you know, they're very dirty. They're very dirty with the way that they are. And it's not even about being sexually positive. It's they're skank. They're an outright skank. And they wonder why that you want nothing to do with them. Anyway, Six of Cups. What's going on with looking towards the future? What's going on looking to the future? The storm is over, okay? The worst of the storm is over. Look towards the future, okay? You've been through the worst of it, okay? Now it's just basically picking up the pieces and stepping into your new season, okay? So yeah, you know what? Going through a renovation, it's going to be a little chaotic. But after the storm, after everything is all cleaned up, everything is all back to normal again, it's going to look pristine. It's going to look brand new. It's going to look just exactly the way you want it. Okay? So the worst is over. Things are going to start turning around. Things are going to start moving forward for you, despite all the bullshit in the past. The devil reversed. What's the clarification on the devil reversed? The sword. You're no longer lying to yourself. Okay? And there's other people that have been lying to you. And you're no longer allowing that to be a part of your life anymore. Anybody that doesn't want to show up right is being banished. There is no mercy. There is no second or third chances. You show up with the intention that you require within that moment and within that respect of that connection, or you don't show up at all. But somebody wasn't being honest with themselves, which created a situation in their mind and in their heart. They weren't being honest with themselves. But by turning that table around, by flipping the script, they are now being honest with themselves going forward, and they're getting rid of the trash. They're taking out the trash. They're taking out the deception. They're taking out the confusion. They're taking out the abuse out of their life. They're taking out the temptation. They're no longer allowing it to control their life. What's going on with the High Priestess? Right side up. Anything? Anything going on with the High Priestess? Ooh, the kiss. So you very well could be getting an intuitive download that your soulmate is on their way into your energy. You might be feeling something happening. That there very well could be some sort of energy coming forward, or quite possibly interested in you. This kiss is the kiss of all kisses. Like, this kiss is the first love's kiss. This is the love at first sight kind of kiss. This is the type of relationship that has been known in fairy tales. Okay? And the High Priestess is saying that it's on its way. And Spirit's also saying that this whole idea of falling in love, it was yesterday's news. Because you didn't think you'd ever have the ability to fall in love, or even love yourself for that matter, after you've dealt with the abuse that you dealt with. For one perspective, you didn't even want to be touched again, let alone even spoke to. What's the Justice reverse? What's the Justice reverse? What's the Justice reverse? What's the Justice reverse? Yeah, somebody was wearing a mask. Justice reverse. What's going on with Justice reverse? This is a collective reading. If it's resonating with you, you've probably been drawn here tonight to this message. The divine is at work in your life. Thank you for being here. The Justice reverse, please. Give me some clarification on the Justice reverse. Spirit's saying I already clarified it, but anyway. I'll throw one more shuffle through just in case something pops out. Okay, we got the gem. Okay, so somebody's jealous at the fact that you're the fucking gem. You are the diamond in the rough. And they fumbled you. They were envious. They were jealous of you. Instead of being happy about it, they turned envious and dark because of it. I'm getting they wish they were you. They wish they had the abilities that you had. Meanwhile, they can have those same abilities. They just got to work at it. But because they don't even believe in themselves, how do they expect to believe in anything? That's the thing I don't get. If you don't believe in yourself, first and foremost, and it even states it in the Bible, if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect to be able to believe in anything else? How do you expect to be able to progress? Having value within self is paramount to your connection with the divine. To be able to be worthy of that connection is all part of it. If you don't feel worthy of having connection with the divine, then that's your magic, not mine. You have to welcome the divine into your life. The world reversed. What's going on with the world reversed? Talk to me, spirit. Ooh, the shapeshifter. Yeah. So, with the world reversed and the shapeshifter, with the world reversed, this is somebody trying to say that you're not showing up the way that you're showing up. Okay? That you're shape-shifting into something else. You're morphing into something else. Okay? That you're not who you say you are. When the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in your intention. So the people that are lying on you, the people that are throwing shade on your name, they are being realized for who the hell they are. Their mask is coming off. They are being noted as the shapeshifter. Because everything that they've been projecting onto you, they've basically they're receiving it back to them through the people that they're conversing with. And these people are actually calling this person on their shit because they're actually investigating. They're actually looking into this. They're actually looking to see how much valid information is here with what they're saying. And they're coming out with this whole idea that you're not who you say you are. Meanwhile, it's clearly proving itself to be all lies of what they're saying that you aren't. You know, so everything is proving true to what you're actually saying within your own intention. So this is why Spirit is saying to move forward, to continue just moving forward. The haters are going to hate. The people that are going to be misunderstanding you are destined and committed to misunderstanding you. These people are there to distract you. These people are there to envy you. These people are there to hate you. That is part of their job. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. What's going on with the Wheel of Fortune reversed? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Mirror. This is about looking in the mirror and realizing who the hell you are. Seeing the you beyond the you that is looking back at you. Being in awe and reverence of everything that you've been through. And the fact that you're looking in the mirror at a warrior. The fact that you're looking in the mirror at a healer. You're looking at the mirror and you're seeing somebody that's been through hell and back. Okay? And you don't look like what you've been through. You don't look like anything of what you've been through. It's like you're aging backwards. Despite it all, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, despite the fact that they're trying to diminish you, you're realizing that you're protected, that you have more on your side and more energies and more people on your side in your corner than you realize. You're finding your tribe, you're finding out that despite all of this negativity, you're still moving forward. You're not allowing this drama to get the best of you. You know your intention is true. You know your intention is pure. What's this Five of Swords? What's the Five of Swords? I love that, little bee. We make broken look beautiful. The Five of Swords. What's going on with the Five of Swords? Thank you. Ooh, the Destroyer. Go figure, right? The Destroyer reversed with the Five of Swords. So this person knows that they tried to destroy your life, and now they're feeling guilty for it. I think they learned their lesson. They found out who the fuck they were screwing with, and they might have backed off. Apparently, they don't want to, and they don't want to destroy you anymore because they are petrified of you now. The way that you've called them on their shit, they are scared of you. The fact that everything that they've sent to you is basically coming back to them, and not only did it fail in your direction, but it's all flooding back to them. But that's not my business. This is why it's so extremely important to just stay in your own fucking lane. Mind your business. All right, Eight of... Wow. All right. There must be a message with that one. Yeah, the Starborn. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, right? And this is about you focusing on what you're good at. This is about you getting really good at honing in on your craft. You're really, really inspired with this. You're actually making headway with this. And we got the Starborn. This is about rebirth. This is about being reborn, having a new purpose, having the ability to allow the past to go and to start a new life, okay, and to move forward. The Starborn initially is a new energy, a new magic, a new possibility, okay, and we have it's the ability to morph yourself into something new. So it's similar to the caterpillar to the butterfly. Sometimes it goes through a little bit of rigmarole in order to become that butterfly. But it's all a process. It's all in good timing. It's all in divine timing. Don't think that you're in a rush, because you're not. It's all in divine timing. Pace yourself. Enjoy the journey. What's the Judgment reversed? And also, this, what you're focusing on now, this has always been a dream to you. Okay, this has always been some sort of a avenue of life that you wanted to take. This has always been a calling, but you never felt worthy enough for this calling. Okay, and a lot of it I think it has to do with being on the threshold, which the threshold card is on the reverse, or on the bottom of the deck. Okay, and the threshold is being at the precipice of no longer being able to turn back. So this is at the cocoon stage of the butterfly, becoming the butterfly from the caterpillar. Okay, once you pass this threshold, you cannot go back. Okay, and I think this is the whole process of you rebuilding yourself, you rebranding yourself, you focusing in on your gifts of what you're good at and running with it and creating a new beginning for you. Okay, and with the starborn here with the Eight of Pentacles, this is a new birth of the magic within. This is a rebirth of your calling, of your purpose, which I think is absolutely amazing. Despite all the tribulation that you've dealt with, coming full circle and being reborn into this new position, being reborn into this new status, you deserve this. This is your justice. This is your flowers. Okay, where the Six of Wands is reversed, okay, they would rather try to expose you for stupid shit that doesn't matter. Okay, stupid past mistakes that is no longer a factor. Okay, this is stuff that very well could be rumors. It's not even real. Either way, the situation is that you're being reborn. You are being recalibrated for your next season. You're moving forward, regardless. What's going on with the Judgment reversed? Talk to me about the Judgment reversed. You're welcome, Leanne. Thank you so much for being here. Judgment reversed. So there was a misjudgment on you, right? And you misjudged somebody else's character as well. You thought of them in a brighter light than what they were. Meanwhile, they were wearing a mask. Okay? And here they were projecting the fact that they were wearing their mask, and they were projecting at the fact of thinking and pondering the fact that you were wearing your mask. So, evidently, their mistrust and their insecurities about apparently you not being truthful was actually them projecting on themselves. They were basically outing themselves at the fact that they were not being legitimate. They were not being integral of their cause or of their motive. They were the ones wearing the mask and accusing you of wearing one. We got the Castle on the bottom of the deck. So this is about being worthy, about stepping up to your throne. Okay? Being worthy enough to have your own fortress, to be able to have your own castle, to be able to be in that energy of to be able to step up and own your throne. The Strength card reversed, what's all that about? Any clarification on that? Thank you. I'll take 3. Alright, the box, the self, and the mentor. Okay, so the Strength card and the box. The box is what holds important things. The box is what holds everything together. The box is what protects those things that mean a lot to us. Okay? Whatever you put in this box, it has a value. Whatever you have in this box, whatever you give value to this box, is what it becomes. Okay? So your overall view of how things are going, you know, it very well could be taking away from your strength and your focus. All right? But understand there's still value there. There's always value there with the box. Okay? The box is always there to comfort you. The box is always there to protect you. The box is always there to create a peace of mind. Okay? When it's sitting here with the Strength upside down, I do believe that you're having a hard time finding peace of mind due to all the drama, due to all the distractions. Okay? But remember that you all, despite the distractions, despite the dismay, despite the tribulations, you always hold value with who you are, with how you hold yourself, with how you show up. Okay? We're sitting with the self on the Ace of Wands. And the self is kind of on its side and kind of going upside down. And there's been a point of reference due to what's basically been grilled into your head all your life. about finding self. Okay? And I think what this is doing is the self is turning itself around. I think it's moving in the upright position. Okay? Because you are reassessing and prioritizing what is important to you, and you're allowing yourself to allow that is not important to you anymore to exit left. Okay? Because you know that a lot of the stuff that you've been carrying is weighing you down. It's taking the air out of your sails. It's been very rather challenging and uninspired, and you realize that energy that's creating that uninspiration, that the stagnance, is what's actually kind of holding you back. So in essence, partially of how you are taking in all of this information and shenanigans and how you're processing it, you're having to reevaluate how you look at things. Okay, you're having to see it from a different perspective. You're having to be truthful to yourself. You have to be honest and integral to your destiny and to your integrity. And by being true to yourself, by not lying to yourself, you are realizing that, yes, you know what? There is that self within me that is powerful, that has these gifts, that has this ability to do what I'm meant to do here on earth, and I'm going to focus on that. I'm not allowing the past shenanigans to infiltrate that. Now we got the Empress here reversed, and we've got the Mentor on its side. Okay? And I think this is having to deal with an evaluation, a reevaluation of your life purpose. And I think you're with the Empress reversed, you're really in this destructive mode. You are like no mercy. You're 10 toes down. You're not allowing these people to affect you anymore. And you're stepping into your warrior boots. You're stepping up to the fact that your value matters. And you're no longer allowing these people to wreak havoc in your life. You're learning when to speak and when to be silent. Okay? Sometimes words speak chapters, but silence speaks volumes. Okay, is what's coming to mind. Your Neil Peart, again, I'm coming back to Neil Peart. You know, it's not about all the drumming and all the sounds that you're making with the drums that actually matters. It's the space between that actually makes it the beat. And without the space in between, without the silence, you cannot have an actual drum beat. Otherwise, it'd be absolute chaos. So just as much as the beat matters, so does the silence. And together, they make music. Together, they progress into something beautiful. The Mentor. This is you assessing where you want to show up, how you want to show up, and what your next season is going to look at, and what it's going to look like. Spirit's asking me to see about Six of Wands clarification. I'm going to ask one more time. Six of Wands reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Whoa, okay. The thread. So the thread is it's the thread that binds us. Okay? It's the thread that holds us together. It's the thread that brings our purpose. With the Six of Wands reversed, this is deceit, this is exposure, this is, being looked down upon. The threads that are holding you together are strong. But they're only as strong as your intention. They're only as strong as your integrity. They're only as strong as your self-respect. And these threads are strong. So despite the exposure, despite the rumors, despite the deceit, despite the envy, despite the hate and all of this stuff, you're holding it together. And they don't know how you're doing it. They don't understand how this is all happening, how nothing that they do is working. Maybe they should have thought of that before they misjudged you. Maybe they should have thought of that before coming against you. Maybe they should have heralded those warnings that maybe they shouldn't fuck with you, because it wasn't just you that spoke those words to them, which they thought you were just joking. They thought you were delusional. They thought you were just stuttering. Okay? Welcome in, Spirit Brothers. I didn't forget you. I've been still waiting for you to reach out to me, which I haven't received anything. But yeah, ultimately, you're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your destiny. Nothing is going to stop that. That is divinely guided, guarded, and protected. And I'm not going to repeat myself on that. People that want to show up and they want to show up in your energy to destroy that, they will be reprimanded. They will be dealt with no mercy. There's no room for mercy when there's ill intention. So, I hope that reading helped you. If it resonated, great. Hit the like button. We're going to do another one. So just hold tight. I thank you all for being here tonight. You guys could be anywhere else, but I appreciate you for being part of the crew tonight and the viewing audience. That's all right, buddy. That's cool. Miss Nova, welcome in. Thank you, Miss T. Mrs. T. Aw, thank you, God's Apple. Hey, Cesar. How's it going? Holy shit, he said my name right. All those years of customer service tech support. I'm doing all right. I had a restful day. I'm on a bit of a night owl schedule, so I'm kind of sleeping all day and I'm pretty well up all night. Being in line for a reading that never calls me back. I've left messages, I've sent voicemails. If you want a reading and you want to pay me for that reading, you need to be reaching out to me. Tonight's a collective night, so stay tuned. There's going to be another collective message. It may resonate with you. If you want to check out the last reading, you can go ahead, go to my main page, come back into the live and rewind it back to the beginning. The first collective may resonate with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. Welcome in, Eric, Samantha, Silent. Hello, everybody. Gonna have a little bit of a quick break here, just for a sec. Gonna have a quick smoke. It's actually a sarong. I might swap it out for a Bob Marley one I have. I've got a couple different ones. Oh, that's cool. Ramble on. How are you? creators come out. Continue to create with your reality, people, okay? We are the creators. We are in that image of the creator. We are here to create. We are here to make that happen. Miss Nova Blitzer, thank you so much for that donation, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All donations are graciously accepted. I am very grateful for the support that you give me. If these messages are resonating with you and you want to support my channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Through a super sticker, super chat, super thanks, or quite possibly through PayPal. All the information is in the description box below. Ella, hope you're doing well. I'm just giving these cards a shake. Somebody's not listening to her grandmother. Okay, somebody's grandmother is their spirit guide and they're not listening. They're tuning them out. They're not listening to the wisdom. And they wonder why their life is frustrating. You need to learn how to show up. You need to show up for yourself, whoever you are. You're not sticking up for yourself. This message is for you, okay? The box. You're worth more than what you realize, okay? What you hold within is precious, and you need to start saying that to yourself. You need to start thinking that for yourself. Stop tuning out your grandmother. She's your spirit guide. She's trying to send you messages. And this grandmother, she might have passed away in the last 5 to 8 months. She's stepping forward. She's proud of you. Keep going. But don't be deceived. There's something being told to you that you already know. This is a different message from the previous one just now. There's something being told to you that in your right mind and in your heart, you know for a fact that it's bullshit. But due to the subject matter, due to the fact that you don't necessarily might know all that much about it, you really can't comment on it. But somehow, some way, you know that it's bullshit. Listen to your intuition. Somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Somebody needs to stick up for themselves. Because the fear that they're feeling is their own entrapment within their mind. It's a figment of their imagination. And what do they say about fear? Something to do with something appearing real when it's really not? It's a figment of imagination. Maybe it's not a figment of an imagination. Maybe it's dealing with the red flag. Maybe it's dealing with the fact that maybe I've dealt with this before. Maybe I'm a little anxious at this. You know, maybe I've seen this place before. Maybe I've felt this before. Maybe I don't want to feel this anymore. Maybe this is why I'm anxious. But it seems as though people are devaluing this whole situation due to that. But you're failing to see it for what it actually is. There's some sort of deception there that you need clarity on. Depending on your situation, you're going to find it, regardless. You're going to find the clarity in it all. It's all going to make sense to you. Just be patient. Instead of confronting people, allow them to continue digging their hole till the point where they just basically tell on themselves. When you know somebody's bullshitting you, allow them to continue to bullshit you. See how far they're going to take it. See how far they're going to dig their hole that they're going to just fall into eventually. Because the truth always comes out. And if you live in ill intention, you literally have to go around fabricating stories in order to make up for yourself. And people that have to collaborate and fabricate stories, all these stories that they're fabricating, they need to remember them, right? And by these fabricated stories of having to remember them, the people that don't have to remember anything because they speak the truth, they follow with the truth, they're not having to remember fuck all. There's some people that might be showing up around you that might have anxiety come over them. Chances are they're hiding something. Chances are they're hiding something that maybe they don't want to show you. They don't want you to realize that's happening. Maybe they feel guilty. They can't come clean because of it. It's a real interesting situation that they find themselves in. Katie May. Hello, my dear. All my favorite people are here tonight. Hey, members, we're doing a members live tomorrow night. It's going to be our first members live tomorrow night. And starting next week, we're going to have members live as well. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be collective public side. And Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is going to be members side. On here, on YouTube. All my mods, if you have a Gmail account, if you do not have a Gmail account, you might want to hook up with one. Because we are moving mod meetings. I think Sundays for mod meetings. It's basically just a coffee, a chat about mods, about the image moving forward, the different changes that are being implemented in the channel. Whole bunch of different things. So if you don't have a Gmail yet, you might want to grab one. Because we're going into the Meet format. And make sure that you have video capability, because you're going to need it. Going forward, all mods will be verified. Visually verified. If you are a mod and you do not want to be visually verified, then chances are you won't be a mod very much longer. It's part of the idea to protect myself, to get to know the mods that are going to be working with me. But I just have some feeling that there's some sort of an infiltration happening, and I don't like it. I'm getting to the bottom of it. Put my foot down. I think, yeah. I think so. But anybody could just have a bunch of pictures on their profile, right? And as much as I do trust people, I'm beginning to learn that I can't trust anyone but myself. This isn't to say that I don't trust you, though. If you've been good to me, I'm gonna be good to you. That's the way it is. And again, even if you're not good to me, I'm still gonna try to be good to you. You know, it's just that's in my nature. Part of who I am. Has to deal with part of the cloth that I was cut from. Love you too, Nova. You, all of you, you're amazing. Amazing humans. Amazing human starseed indigo children. Well, yeah. Understandable, Juanita. Understandable. Do I look like how I type? That's funny. The gall and audacity of thinking they're gonna come in and pull their wool. Okay, who are we all getting bent out of shape with here? Who are we talking about? Yeah, tarot readings are, I've been doing it since I was 13, so that's 30 years. 3 decades. Mm. I'm 41 there, Sylvia. Hold up. Yeah, little bro, you're not supposed to be here. Anybody under the age of 18, get the hell out of here. Literally. It was like one of the other lives. Somebody asking me to take my language down a bit because I had, they had kids watching. Their kids were watching. I don't want their kids watching me. I don't want kids watching me. Hello, Amir. I appreciate your messages, guidance, confirmation. Dig that you don't sugarcoat shit. Thank you, Regina. Cynthia, welcome in, honey. Thank you all. Thank you all. Now, there's only like the odd few. Like, if people want to actually come in and actually ask questions, legit questions, that's fine. But if they're just coming in to troll, bye, Felicia. I got no time for you. Like, I'm here to share a message. If you're not into that message, keep scrolling. Don't hurt your thumb on the way out. You have yourselves a good night there, Nova. Be good, sleep well. Thank you for taking care of yourself and not pulling another all-nighter. Running yourself ragged. Oh, I pretty well slept all day. You guys wonder how I do it? Hey, Matt. Mary Lynn. Welcome in. All right. All right. So, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. So there's some sort of love offer coming forward for someone. And it's either they want your guard down or they're trying to take their guard down. I don't know. The Nine of Wands reversed is about taking your guard down. Something about a love offer. The Chariot. Somebody's stuck. They can't move forward. What's going on with this? A change of perspective. Slight delay. About an injustice. Three of Pentacles and sabotage. The Eight of Swords reversed. You're no longer trapped. You're no longer listening to what other people are saying. You're no longer allowing other people's opinions to matter in the grand schemes of your life. But somebody's feeling they missed the boat about an Emperor. I don't know, is this my message? That's moving on, that's leveling up. The World card come out. So somebody's wondering whether or not they missed the boat. They're wanting your guard down to allow them to make an offer to you. Something about a Queen of Pentacles. Taking some sort of an offer. Or sabotaging an offer of love. And creating chaos with a love offer. Somebody's been trying to come forward for the longest time, but there's been somebody trying to sabotage this offer coming in. Ooh. We got the Eight of Cups, we got the Ace of Swords. So somebody's walking away after some sort of clarity being spoken. And this Queen of Wands is pissed. Seven of Wands. She's pissed right the fuck off because she was ripped off. She was brought in an imbalance. Extreme imbalance. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Somebody doesn't want to be left out in the cold anymore. Two of Swords. Two of Wands. Yeah. But somebody's coming forward speaking truth now. They're showing, they're wanting to, there's truth, there's commitment, there's blessings. It's almost like they regret not treating you the way that they were supposed to. They realize where they went wrong. And this very well could be with the reconciliation of the last reading. But they realize who you are now. They're seeing you as a soul unit. As... okay, so this person is basically taking the trash out, looking forward to the future. They're very heartbroken due to the fact that their whole Ten of Cups has gone to shit. With dealing with the King of Pentacles. So there's definitely an earth sign meddling in with this relationship, this soul union. But this person is now focused. They're focused on giving back, exposing the truth about being deceived. And they're wanting to offer stability with the Ten of Pentacles. But it shows you walking away, despite the information being brought forward. And they're anxious about the rejection. They regret not offering love when it was just a passionate to start with, is what they're wanting to heal this and take a leap of faith in a new direction. But they know that the truth has to come forward, and they see you loving yourself. They see you in this love vibration, and they want to be a part of that love vibration, but they're having a hard time being inspired and healing. They're going through a really rough time, having to go within, dealing with their issues, dealing with their um, their desires. But you're not having it. You're not having it. It shows you walking away, despite, like, if anything, there might be a reconciliation. There might be smoothing it over. But there is no second chance with this. I don't see it. I don't see any second chance with that. Little mini read in between. Hey, Joseph. All the way from Scotland. Welcome in. Welcome in there, killer bees. Hey, God's Apple, did you get my email? I told you go see a lawyer. Check into an estate lawyer. They might be able to help you with the process. I wasn't really getting anything but something to do with your father. That's all I was receiving. You might want to look there first. Silent. If you're dealing with a narcissist, you're going to be waiting for the rest of your life. The way they treated you is your closure. It's unfortunate, honey, but the way they treated you, the way they left you, the way they dusted you, the way they ghosted you, the way they, spoke to you, everything. With everything that they've done towards you or in your direction or in your energy, you can now act accordingly to that. And the thing is that all these happy memories were chances are they weren't even happy memories. They were nothing but illusions. And that was the biggest the biggest pill to swallow. Is that all these happy moments that you have with your narcissist aren't happy at all. They're just moments in time that seem happy enough to hook you in. They were all deception. They were all, you were being deceived. And it's a real unfortunate pill to swallow. But it helps with processing. It helps with learning how and where you stand with people. Because you end up once you process, you end up finding out that all these good moments, all these good memories were riddled in and sewn in and overlapped within a bunch of hate, a bunch of fights, a bunch of disagreements. And just to kind of use my own life as an example, the sailboat was a real big prop that was used to hook me in, because I love the water. I love going out on the water, right? So they just happened to have a sailboat that they used as a prop to pull me in. But every time we went out on the sailboat, as soon as they started the motor, they switched into this different person. They became cold. They became very quiet. They became very deceiving. It's like, here you're thinking you're gonna go and, you know, you're gonna have a good day, and then you end up switching up. They end up switching up, and it's like, okay, a totally different person. Who am I sailing with again? And then being trapped out on the boat for as long as it's going to be. It's like, yeah, you know what? I'm never setting foot on this sailboat again. If that's all it's going to be, and that's how you're going to act. I want nothing to do with this sailboat. So this is what I'm saying. They're going to use props, and then they're going to create situations within that prop to see how far they can push you. They're going to trigger you. They're going to try to piss you off and see how much you're going to take. So if you find yourself biting your tongue, you find yourself holding back, you find yourself trying to compose yourself with someone, that's a red flag. You shouldn't have to compose yourself. You should be able to live freely in your moment and in your skin. We've got the 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. We've got some fast-moving communication quite possibly coming in. Fast-moving intention. Ooh, this is actually good news because it's going to bring your strength up. The strength card, you're finding your inner warrior. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into the strength of who you are. You're stepping into your purpose. All right, Spirit. What's going on with the collective? Can we tell us what we need to know as a collective? Is there any messages? There's a King of Wands going to get their flowers. They've worked really hard on something. The 7 of Pentacles here. They're kind of in awe of all their work, of how it's all turned out. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles is popping out. Quite possible to a new home, new job, new stability. You're feeling a little heartbroken, though. The heartbreak kind of took you down a notch. But I do believe that it brought you to a rebirth. I'm getting this message from Spirit. They want me to shut up and put up. But I'm speaking my mind now. And I'm exposing the lies and the deceit. The 6 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. There's definitely a realization happening. You relied on, and people are seeing you for your true light. And Spirit's saying you're a true inspiration. You're looking towards the future, making a good impact, leaping forward with new possibilities. Somebody from the past is coming forward wanting to give you your flowers. They've seen this glow up. They've seen you level up. They've seen, they know you. They've seen you from way back. And you're a totally different person now. They're excited for you. All right, Spirit. Tell us what we need to know, please. All right. All right, so there's a High Priestess here, reverse. What's going on here? The Three of Wands on its side. And we've got the King of Swords in the upright position. All right. So we've got an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on? Oh, Knight of Swords reversed. Beside the King of Swords. Nine of Swords. Holy shit, there's lots of swords. What's going on here? We got the Devil on the bottom of the deck. Is somebody dancing with the devil? Air signs? Are you getting yourself into some trouble? It's definitely a male energy. Ooh, somebody's not having it. The Sun reversed. So, I don't know, this High Priestess... Could they be deceiving this King of Swords? Because this High Priestess is in the reverse. And this Knight of Swords, this King of Swords, has good intention. He's got an honest demeanor. Okay? He speaks for truth. He speaks for communication. He's very analytical. Okay? The Knight of Swords reversed. This is someone coming forward like they've got a mask on. They're lying, they're deceit, they're betraying someone. Or they're pissed off, or they're in their cutthroat energy. Like they want to cut a bitch, so to speak. The Nine of Swords, this person is no longer trapped in their head by what other people are saying. They know what they want. But with the Sun reversed, it's like they understand the situation now. It's like, despite the fact that the Sun is reversed, things have been illuminated to the full extent of what's going on. They're not having a good time at all. The Fool reversed. They're very reluctant to move forward. And, oh, they're headed to a tower. I'm hearing, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. And with the Three of Wands on its side, somebody's wondering whether or not they missed the boat or not. But this tower is clarifying the High Priestess. So this High Priestess reverse the King of Swords. I get a lot of deception with the Swords energy. Especially with the Knight of Swords reverse. Because the King, people usually go see the King. The King doesn't go see you. Right? So the King of Swords, they're not one to travel. They're one to just stay where they are. But this Knight of Swords, they're vindictive. Like, they're looking for chaos. So I'm thinking this Swords energy has, because of the Sun reverse, they're finally realizing what the situation is. They're finally realizing it's almost like they're having an awakening within the darkness. They're having a dark night of the soul is what they're having. That's what they're heading into by the looks of it. They're realizing that they can't, they're literally running headlong into a freaking a bunch of rocks on their sailboat. Let's just say that much. We got the devil on the bottom of the deck. Maybe they're dancing with the devil. Maybe that's why this tower is coming for both of them. This King of Swords in the upright could very well not want to be taking accountability, so that it's putting it on this High Priestess, which is being vindictive. The High Priestess reversed, and the King of Swords very well could be the same person. This very well could be an uncloaking. So this High Priestess reverse, or High Priest reverse, is actually a pretty dark individual. But they're projecting as an honest individual to the world, by the looks of it. Because we do have a globe here. But their image to the world is lower on the shelf, or the crystal ball, yeah. The crystal ball, then there's a sword, and then there's the Titanic, and there's a bunch of books. So their knowledge is their top priority. Travel is their second priority. Protecting themselves and speaking truth is their third priority. And being intuitive they're looking more or less in their abilities and their materialistics and their reality rather than the spiritual. That's, I think, why they let this High Priestess handle what they didn't want to partake in, or maybe not necessarily have a belief in, but they wanted something to happen. But now realizing what has happened, it's all coming back to them with the Tower card. It's all coming back to both of them, because they were both in on it, whatever the situation was. We got the Judgment on the bottom of the deck, everybody. Divine judgment is at hand, or someone is making a judgment call. Yeah, somebody's not having any hope. The star is upside down. Somebody's losing hope. And I think with the Three of Wands on its side, whether or not they missed the boat or not, did they moor their boat? Or did their boat float away? Oh, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody's not having any hope with this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is very unstable. They don't give a shit about anybody but themselves. Oh. So this King of Pentacles brought the worst out of this King of Swords. And they manipulated them down into this Knight of Swords, this very vindictive energy. But they're no longer in their head anymore. They understand how they infiltrated this, whatever this is. They know how they were misused, miscued, and manipulated by this King of Pentacles. And I'm getting this sense of blackmail. Because the star with the King of Swords is clarifying with the Knight of Swords. The Tower is clarifying the High Priestess and the King of Swords. And because of this Tower and because of all this drama, the Swords energy doesn't have any hope anymore. And they don't have any hope anymore regarding this King of Pentacles reversed. They're done. And it's mainly because they reversed Ten of Pentacles them. This is why they have no hope. They were basically a wallet vacuum. They just wanted their money. They just wanted the King of Swords money. We've got the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. They're no longer trapped. They see things for what they are now. Yeah. Somebody misjudged somebody. Somebody talked a good game. Somebody spoke a good game, and they didn't get what they expected. It's almost like ironic karma came back to smack this Swords energy in the head after what they've done. It's like they should have known better, is what I'm being told. Because of this misjudgment, they're not moving forward. Because of this misjudgment of this person, their sun is in reverse. Not only did they lose all their stability, they're probably out on their ass at this point, by the looks of it, considering the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles reverse. The sun reversed. They're probably out on their ass. They're actually getting what they put out. And they're actually learning that, holy shit, maybe karma is real, after all. But somebody's losing strength. We've got the Strength card reversed, clarifying the Tower and the Star reversed. So somebody is clearly getting their karma. This is divine karma for both of them. And it's almost like they're blaming each other, by the looks of it. They're blaming each other. They're blaming all the fucking fiascos that they perpetrated on each other. Neither one of them can take their accountability, which is kind of funny. And I guess the judge is laughing at them. I guess there's some sort of court case happening, according to what I'm hearing. There's some sort of court case happening, and okay, so you're winning a court case that you don't even realize you're a part of. They haven't even called you onto the stand, and you already won. They don't even need to call you onto the stand. Like, they already know your side of the story. But all of this had to do, this whole court case had to do with the fact that one of them was taking the other one to court for something else, and then something else came out, the fact that they were colluding against someone else, and then that whole case just blew up, by the sounds of it. And this is all happening all behind your back. You don't even know. You're standing in the Nine of Pentacles, very dependent, very stable, very secure. And their whole worlds, both of the people that are colluding against you, their whole worlds are falling apart. Okay, so now the King of Pentacles wants to come forward and collaborate because they got no strength left. You can't beat them, join them. And that energy is coming out again. So you might have this King of Pentacles come forward to you in some sort of way to collaborate, because they've literally got no hope left. Spirit's saying that they were lied to, they were deceived, and they're disgusted with the Swords energy, and that's why they want to come forward, because they want to smooth the waters. They don't think it's fair that they were lied to and they were persuaded to do shit that they wouldn't have done in the first place had they known the truth. And honestly, to me, that's very honorable for you to come forward and say that and say, look, you know what, I fucked up. But now I'm dealing with the karma of dealing with all of this because of them lying. I just want you to know the truth because I think you deserve to know the truth of what they expected me to do. Just to know the full validity of it all. We got the Seven of Wands over the Strength and the Three of Pentacles. So I'm going to keep it there. But the Seven of Wands very well could have been the King of Pentacles clarifying the Ten of Pentacles as well, reversed. So what I'm getting from that is that you were fighting somebody that was fighting you based on lies from somebody else. It's almost as if you were pinned against each other in competition for entertainment. With the Seven of Wands and it's sitting with the Strength and the Three of Pentacles, somebody's fighting against this collaboration. This Swords energy does not want this King of Pentacles to come forward. And they've been fighting with this King of Pentacles to not come forward and collaborate. They think it would be not the best idea. Why? Because they're going to be outed for being a skank. They're going to be outed for being a lowlife. They're going to be outed for being a very low vibing, dark, infested entity, trying to portray themselves as someone of high status. Wow, somebody needs to get a hold of their frickin' grip. Two of Wands. All right. So the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles reversed with the Two of Wands. They want to move forward. They want to move on. They were waiting on divine timing for a certain situation to happen in order to finally get their justice, is what I'm hearing. The player got played, is what I'm hearing. As in the player, which is this this Swords energy. The deception in this reading. Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. With this Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, you know they lost out. They just want to move on. They don't want any issues. They don't want any, they don't feel that they are entitled to this karma due to the lies and the deceit. And I think this is impartial as to why they went after, why they're letting this Knight of Swords go. We'll call him the Knight of Swords. Reversed. Because he's clearly not a King of Swords. As the way he was projecting himself to be. The Nine of Wands reversed. The Misjudgment, the Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands reversed. They want you and your guard down when they come. They don't want you ripping them a new one. They want your guard down when they come forward with this information. Chances are they're actually petrified of you. They're scared to come forward because if all their shit that they threw at you didn't work and it's all coming back to them, chances are they know now. Maybe you shouldn't be someone to mess with. And who the fuck did you have me do work on in order to do all this shit when you knew exactly who this was. You knew exactly what type of person this was. So the player was trying to be a player and play some people, but the one that they were playing found out the truth. And I think there was a couple readings back that there was blackmail, and I think this is the blackmail that's coming out. The fact that they knew that this is the whole thing is what they wanted, and there was some sort of money involved with this as an exchange. But now they're broke, and you're still sitting in the Nine of Pentacles. What's the next card? What's the next cards? We got the Eight of Swords with the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So there's something fishy about this collaboration. They want, I don't know. With the Seven of Wands here, Seven of Wands, stand on guard. Stand on guard. Stick up for yourself. Don't get entrapped in a collaboration. If they want to come forward with some sort of honesty, fine. But don't be signing any papers. Don't be grouping up. Don't be teaming up with anybody. Keep holding your own. Keep moving forward in the new direction. They want your guard down because of this misjudgment. Despite what happens, whatever comes forward, understand a snake coming forward and slithering some sort of information to you doesn't make him any less of a snake. Use your discernment, use your intuition. Because it's almost like they're trying to not take accountability. Yeah. Yeah. So we got the Dark Magician with the Nine of Wands reversed, and we've got the Two of Wands right side up, clarifying it, with the Eight of Swords beside it. So this Dark Magician is coming forward or moving forward with their guard down. They're no longer trapped, or they were trapped, or they are trapped. I don't know. This information is weird. It's a little bit foggy here. We got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and it's clarifying the Seven of Wands and Eight of Swords. So this is them fighting a losing battle because it was all based on lies. Fighting a losing battle, trying to collaborate at the same time, and they lost everything. Both of them, due to their intentions. They're not moving on. They're not moving it on at all. They're totally unbalanced. Everything they wished on you, they are both receiving. And one in particular is trying to get out of the mess. Maybe it's the negotiation within the courts or whatever. They're trying to get a lesser of a sentence, but because they colluded and they collaborated against sabotaging somebody else, and it's actually come out, there's actually receipts. All it took was looking into them a little bit as to where they were going, what they were doing, what they were purchasing, and it all basically fell into place. They basically outed themselves. Like, they weren't all that clear, and they weren't all that smart on how they dealt with their position and how they dealt with their steps. So it's almost as if they outed themselves. Literally themselves out on the table and say, okay, so how would you like to persecute me? This is what I've done. All the while fighting against each other. Because one actually has a little bit more morals than the other one. One actually realized that maybe I actually threw away, maybe I was deceived, maybe I actually threw away my soulmate union, and I went back with the fucking scoundrel, with somebody that was only after me for my money. They fumbled their divine union for scraps, for a bunch of dirty popcorn off the ground. Spirit saying they fumbled their divine union for a has-been. So this is probably was an ex that they went back to. Some people are just comfortable in their pile of shit, and they're too scared of the unknown of possible new possibilities. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. What's the last card? We're going to get into the Oracle. Not the dirty popcorn. We got the 6 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What's going on here, Spirit? Thank you. All right, so that what is done in the dark is always going to come to the light. All right, the moon reversed. There's been secrets. There's been retractions. There's been karma. People are no longer accepting the lies, the deceit, the secrets. They're not accepting what's been told to them. They're seeing it for face value. They're seeing the value in their experience. They're recognizing the truth. And Spirit's saying you dodged a bullet. A proverbial bullet. And they clearly missed the boat. Any final messages for this reading? Thank you. The Hermit. Any final messages for this reading? The Hangman, reverse. Any other final messages for this reading? We got the 5 of Wands, reverse. Okay. We got the Queen of Swords, reversed. The Ace of Pentacles, reversed. So yeah, somebody's having a change of heart. Somebody's being delayed. Somebody's having no other choice but to see a different perspective. Maybe to see their wrongs. All the while, you're looking towards the future. The 6 of Cups reversed. The Lovers reversed. So yeah, somebody's walking away from a connection. They're making the decision to say no. No more. Nip it in the butt. Dancing with the devil. Somebody's been dancing with the devil. Somebody's been dancing with temptations. Somebody's been a sleazy hoe bag. And now they're resting and recuperating. Spirit saying STI. That's the joys of being a hoe bag. You get all these extra little presents. Not the type of presents that you want to keep, though. And definitely not the type of present you want to give away. Any final messages for this reading before I get into... Yeah. Somebody definitely lost their boss status. Yes, 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 I do. Yeah, somebody's been dancing with the devil too long. This is a message not for everyone, but there's going to be somebody coming from the past, okay? And quite possibly could be a fire sign. And they're coming in to basically say that, you know what? Everything you're doing, everything, it's all for nothing. They're basically trying to take the wind out of your sails. Meanwhile, they have no clue. They clearly have no clue what they're talking about. They clearly don't live your life. They should sit the fuck down and learn something. They're just coming in with a bunch of wishy-washy bullshit and lies. You must be triggering them. Oh, you got some haters too, because some of the stuff that you're saying is actually opening up other people's eyes and making these people realize that they're in actual shit situations. And they're taking the information and guidance and running with it, and they're gaining control back in their life again. And the people that were deceiving them and abusing them are like shook. They don't even know where it came from. They didn't even realize like it was coming from left field, like just out of nowhere. They're being blindsided by justice because these people are actually being enlightened and moving on and taking control of their life again. I'm so fucking proud of you. Keep going. Keep shining. Never fucking stop. Never stop. I'm so extremely proud of you, whoever you are. I don't know who I'm talking to. Deception is real, and I'm happy that you're taking control of your life. All right, let's get into the oracle. What do we got for the High Priestess reverse? High Priestess reverse. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Arlo for these oracle cards. The unknown archetypes. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm loving them. Loving the cards. The High Priestess reverse, please. The High Priestess reverse. Okay, we got the Mentor reversed. Yeah, this is definitely not somebody that you want to be getting any type of mentorship from. Okay, the Mentor reversed with the High Priestess reverse, this is somebody that you shouldn't be trusting. Okay? This is someone that does not have anyone's best interest at heart. This is a very selfish person. This is like a borderline dictator. This is someone that does not have anybody's interest in best at heart. They're very selfish. It's like they want to be worshipped. It's like they want to be the center of attention. Meanwhile, they got nothing good to say. Like, all they're doing is talking shit about people. They're not even actually doing anything. What's going on with this King of Swords upright? Give us some more insight on the King of Swords upright. We got the Bridge reversed on the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords upright. What's going on with the King of Swords upright? What's going on with the King of Swords upright? Come on, Buttercup. Shuffle them up a little bit differently, I guess. Give me a card for this. Thank you. The Judge. So this King of Swords, he was trying to show up with good intention. But I think it had something to do with this High Priestess reverse that persuaded him different. There's something about this reverse High Priestess that really screwed this the swords person, this King of Swords. Because the Judge is about showing up in good intention. How do you want to show up? How are you being accountable with your own life? Right? You be your own judge. This very well could be somebody that thinking that they had the power to choose how other people see other people. Very well could be. Again, this King of Swords and this High Priestess very well could be the same person, but I'm not getting it. I think they're there's two separate people. If anything, I'm getting a feeling that this High Priestess reversed is actually the King of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords, we've got the Father. Let's redo that one. That don't make sense. The Knight of Swords. Okay, maybe the Knight of Swords has got daddy issues. Maybe the Knight of Swords has got daddy issues. I don't know. Alright, Knight of Swords. What's going on here? Thanatos. So yeah, this Knight of Swords has been playing with some pretty dark shit. Like lower level demons. We're talking like the underworld. We're talking like dark shit. Nine of Swords reversed. What's the Nine of Swords reversed? Nine of Swords reversed. By the way, I want to say thank you for the donations made tonight. Not required, but if it's vibing with you and you're enjoying the story read, you know, the two different collectives, if it's vibing with you and you want to donate to my channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. I am full gratitude for all donations and support. Thank you for all the likes happening. If you want to tap in and see if the message is for you, the best way to do that is the like button. To make sure that you do not miss another reading, you got to hit the bell button when you subscribe. And make sure you hit all, because I very well will not put really any type of personalized messages out for any particular sign. So if you click all within that bell button toggle thing that'll pop out, you're going to get the notifications. Nine of Swords reverse. Nine of Swords reversed. We've got the Eternal Child reversed. Okay, so somebody's not nurturing their inner child. And that's their biggest problem. They're not nurturing their inner child. They're not acknowledging their inner child because their inner child is literally either hidden, broken, or dead. Like they feel dead inside. That's the feeling I'm getting with this. They feel like there's no coming back from this. And I'll tell you right now, there is always hope. Okay? No matter what, there is always hope. Even to be able to heal this. I was just talking to a good friend last night about this, about showing up for your inner child, no longer abandoning the inner child, validating the inner child that's within you, nurturing that inner child that is within you, allowing that inner child to become part of your everyday, allowing you to rekindle that childlike innocence that's within you, that's never left you. Despite what you've been through, that childlike innocence is always with you. It's a part of you. It's part of the foundation of who you are. Without it, you do not exist. And a lot of us, we fail to recognize, we fail to show up for, because we feel that it's just in the past, that it doesn't matter anymore. But it matters more now as you're an adult than it ever has. And the people that don't seem to understand that or take that as a valid possibility, you might want to take a step back and take a look into it. Because if you're dealing with abandonment wounds from a child, of not being seen, of being told to shut up, sit down, and, you know, just, you're to be seen, not heard. If you've lived in this mentality growing up and you were basically invalidated or devalued or discarded and abandoned, anything that you've ever asked for, you were told no. This is the time, as you are as an adult, where you get to nurture that inner child, where you get to go back to that and acknowledge and show up for that inner child. And if you have kids, this is even better, because you get to go hang out with your kids as your inner child. You get to nurture that part of your inner child that was forgotten, that was abandoned. And you get to hang out with your kids and do the same thing. Go have some fun with your kids. Go nurture that inner child. Say yes to your inner child, to something that your older adult self would be good with. This is about nurturing your inner child. So the Nine of Swords, in essence, reversed. This is no longer being trapped in your head about what people are saying. But the inner child, the internal child being reversed, they're thinking that they can't go back to this. They're thinking that they can't heal this. They're thinking that there's no hope with this. Okay? So ultimately, when we're really looking at the situation, there's always hope, despite it all. Okay, there are no readings being done tonight, separate personal readings. Check out the description box. I'll let it slide for the night. If you want a personal reading, you can go ahead and send me an email or reach out to my Facebook. If you're reaching out to me on Facebook, you can go ahead and send me a message stating that you found me on YouTube and you would like a personal reading. If you just come up in my DMs saying hi, where you're from, chances are you're going to get blocked. Just saying. We're going to clarify the Sun card reversed. Sun card reversed. The Desert. The Sun card reversed. So somebody's burnt the fuck out. Okay? They're literally burnt the fuck out. They're exhausted. They're exhausted. They've literally got nothing left. Whoever they are. They've literally got nothing left. They're defeated. The Desert is about not overdoing it. The desert is about pacing yourself. The desert is about, one moment at a time. Not allowing the quicksand to take you. Not overdoing it to pace yourself because you got the whole desert to walk, right? Are you prepared for that walk? Are you prepared for that journey? In the sun reversed, clearly not. So there's definitely something drying up. There's something no longer coming to light. There's something no longer happening. Like something is dead. Something's dead in the desert. The Fool reversed. What's going on with that? I got more help and more closure and more insight from YouTube than I ever did any type of therapy that I waited months and months and months and months and months and months for. So until that changes, until they actually give their fucking heads a shake and actually start being the services that they're trying to provide, that's how I'm going to look at it from my own perspective. And the fact that they would come out and have the audacity to say that going to YouTube for therapy is probably not the best idea, to think that we do not have our own discernment, to think we can't think for ourselves, to think that we're going to go and, look up different things and just take it for gospel. No, we're going to use our discernment. We're going to think for ourselves. We're going to make up our own fucking mind, because that's the whole purpose as to why we go for therapy, to help us make up our own mind. Yes, I'm in Canada. And no, just because there's supposed free services here doesn't mean that they're healthy nor a service. It's an illusion. You probably get better luck with the services that you got down in the States. You got better possibilities going to another country at this point. The Fool reversed. What's going on with the Fool reversed? The Fool reversed. What's going on with the Fool reversed? The Fool reversed. What's the deal on the Fool reversed? Talk to me about the Fool reversed. Fool reversed, please. Thank you. We got the unseen. Okay, so the Fool, very intuitive. Okay? The Fool trusts in their intuition. They trust in their judgment to move forward in a new direction, new possibilities, new beautiful horizons. The early bird gets the worm. The Fool is the first one up in the morning to get the sunrise. They're off and running, off into their new adventure. The Fool reversed is very, very cautious. They still use their intuition, but they're somewhat second-guessing themselves. Is this really the message that I need to hear? Maybe it's not news that they really want, that they feel is good news. Is this actually happening? Could be maybe coming to mind with this Fool. They're moving forward very analytically, choosing their steps, choosing their decisions, choosing their words, choosing their thoughts, choosing their movements very, very wisely. Seeing it for what it is. Moving forward with intention. The unseen. This is clarifying the Fool reversed. And the unseen is about using your intuition, utilizing your mind's eye, and allowing that intuition to guide you and trusting in that. Trusting in your intuition. trusting in the wonder, trusting in the process, that everything is happening as it should, all in divine timing. And this is including dharma and karma as well. What's going on with this tower? I've been curious about this tower. Okay. What's going on with this tower? Ooh. Uh-oh. Spirit's saying the tables have turned. This tower, somebody very well could be losing their life. The bardo, to me, is honoring the dead, honoring the transition between life and death, honoring that process of rebirth, life, and death. Standing in reverence, respect, and awe of that. It's part of the cycle of life. And that without one, we can't have the other. And it's the balance of light and dark, life and death. This very well could be a rebirth. This very well could be a dark night of the soul, coming to the brink of death. It could be a spiritual awakening, being brought to the brink of death to the point of finding out the truth, finding out maybe there are angels, maybe there is a spiritual world, maybe finding validity in something that you never thought possible. Maybe it's an awakening, making a believer out of a skeptic. But either way, the tables have turned. What's the star reversed? And again, this very well could be them wishing death upon someone, and they're getting their death. They're getting their own death wish. Do unto others as you'd have done to yourself. To the fullest extent of universal law. What's going on with the star? What's going on with the star reversed? What's going on with the star reversed? Thank you. The bridge. So this star, the hope, or the no hope, there's no hope for communication. There's no hope. I think these people realize they burned a bridge. There is no going back. There is no reconcile. There is no nothing. There is no bridge. There's no communication. Communication is done. And it very well could be that this relationship is done with this King of Pentacles and the Swords. This King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This relationship or this situationship, whatever the hell it is, maybe it's finally behind them. Maybe there has been a death. Eros on the bottom of the deck. The King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles reversed. Let it flow, Jennifer. Allow the process to happen, my dear. You're clearly needing it. King of Pentacles. No wonder why I call you my little warrior there, little bee. My goodness. Hey, Cheryl. Melanie. Sending you love, Jen. What's going on with this King of Pentacles? What is going on with this King of Pentacles reversed? Thank you. Oh, the vow. This King of Pentacles, there was a vow. There was a contract. There was some sort of something. Oh. So this King of Pentacles, I get the fit, and there's the dog outside barking. I don't know, this vow reversed. It's a deceptive vow. It's a vow that they didn't even really mean. So they were lying to the swords energy. They were clearly lying to the swords energy. What's going on with the Ten of Pentacles? Okay, what do we got? We got two. The Maiden and a Gape. Yeah. They were very immature, very flighty with their, living to their fullest potential. They were living the life of luxury on somebody else's money. And this is what got them into trouble. And things were illuminated. And they were looked down upon and misjudged due to their immaturity. They were quite full of themselves as well. They had quite the ego, which I found really wild with this whole bit. What's the Strength card reversed? Spirit, what's the Strength card reversed? What's going on with the Strength card reversed? Strength card reversed, please. Strength card reversed. Okay, we got the Flame reversed. Ooh, that's not good. Nectar. Yeah, this collaboration is a faulty collaboration. I wouldn't be trusting this collaboration coming in. Somebody wanting to work with you from the past, somebody from the past wanting to work with you, wanting to collaborate. No, don't collaborate. We got the nectar on its side. This isn't a good offer. It's deception. They're trying to release their accountability from something by showing up to be honorable, but they're really not being honorable at all. They're just trying to make themselves look better than what they actually are. The flame reversed with the strength card. They really fucked up. They really fucked up. And they know they fucked up. And they know. And with this, the Bardo, with the Tower, with the strength card, all reversed. And the flame reversed over strength. This flame is the flame of light within you. This is the flame of life. With it being in reverse, this is literally you letting your flame go out. So this very well could be somebody thinking suicide. I don't want to go about it and say it, but it very well could be suicide. And it's almost as if the tables have turned in essence of this, there's something going on here in the past. And they're actually finding that the tables are turning. They're receiving their karma for what they pulled. They're having no choice but to face it. And it's bringing them to this position. But Spirit's saying that divine intervention is going to be implemented. And this is, they are being brought to this point in their life. They were being brought to their fucking knees for this purpose of a rebirth. And the divine is going to be implementing a rebirth, a dark night of the soul. And it's going to feel like they want to commit suicide, but that is when the divine is going to kick in. And they're going to show themselves, just like they showed you. That is one way to learn. It's either you live and you learn, or you crash and burn. And some lessons, they cannot be fast forwarded. They cannot be just automatically downloaded and okay, now I get the perception, let's move on now. No, you got to walk through it. You got to feel it for the fullest extent for what it is. Thank you so much, Cheryl Fairley. Membership chat level. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You might want to upgrade at a later date, but you will be able to participate in the membership lives. So thank you for becoming a member. We got the lover on the bottom of the deck here, peeps. There, people. We got the lovers on the bottom of the deck. All right, Two of Wands. What's going on with the Two of Wands? Two of Wands. Arrow. Somebody's wanting to move forward with some passion. Very, very passionate. The Knight of Wands reversed in the Medallion reversed. This person's feeling worthless. They got like no fucks to give, and all they want to do is be a hoe. That's all they're really looking at. They just want to focus on being a hoe and being worthless. Being a worthless hoe. Somebody to be manipulated, somebody to be... That's sad. Talk about throwing your self-worth out the window. I don't get that. I don't get that. Some people are like... I don't get how people can just be like that. I don't get it at all. So the Seven of Wands and the Shaman reversed.
A shaman reversed with the 7 of Wands. Seven of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Magician. I don't know. I think whoever you are, you very well could be a shaman because you're sticking up for yourself. But you literally had to, by the looks of it, you had to walk into the darkness and something about the crossroads. You had to go have a little meeting with the crossroads. Papa Legbuzz coming to mind. Papa Legbuzz in disgust. He was sought at. Really? Papa Legba was supposed to be your demise. But you are being held in great reverence with Papa Legba due to the way you hold your life. Papa Legba being the crossroad keeper. Papa Legba honors you because you honor him. The fact that these people went to Papa Legba to end and create your demise, they really don't know exactly who the hell they're talking to and who they're making offerings to. Whoever these people are making offerings, they don't know who they're talking to. They don't know exactly what they're dealing with. And anytime you deal with any type of entity, any type of spiritual, any type of spirit, you need to move in perfect love and perfect trust, perfect intention. And that's what some people fail to understand. They feel that they think they can persuade and they can pull the wool over everybody else, so they think that they can do it to the spirit world. And what they don't understand is that the spirit world is more intuitive than what they could actually see. They see through you. They see through you to your true intention. And this is why they say, with perfect love and perfect trust. Fucking newbies is all I gotta say. Fucking noobs. You live, you learn, you crash, you burn, you fucking idiots. Eight of Swords. Let's clarify this. Eight of Swords. You know why doctors' hands are cold? They do that on purpose. Eight of Swords. What's going on, Spirit? Before I get distracted. We got the Forest. Oh, wow. When I see this card, I see the magical forest. So when you're walking into the forest, you're walking into the forest of magic. Walking into the forest of magic to purposely get lost is to actually find yourself in an infinite amount of possibilities. Okay, and the magician being you being the driver of your ship, you being the painter of your canvas. Depending on what you bring into your reality is what you will see in the magic forest. Possibilities are endless. Now, when the forest is coming up to clarify the Eight of Swords, this is about seeing the forest through the trees. This is about seeing things for what they are. You're safer in the forest than you are out in the field, in a storm, let's say. The forest is your safe place. I'm getting an odd feeling with this Eight of Swords. With this Eight of Swords, it's almost as if she's got the blindfold on, okay? Right? And she's got all these swords pointed at her. She doesn't even realize these swords are pointed at her. There's no clue. She's got the blindfold on. Okay? But within her mind, underneath the blindfold, she is in this magical forest. So despite what she's dealing with in her reality, within her mind's eye, she's still holding on to the magic. Despite the fact that this one's trapped, the fact that this one's bound, the fact that this one is, receiving hate, receiving ridicule, receiving tribulation from others, within, they are strong, they are steadfast. So I think with having the forest a part of this, in essence of, despite the fact that they feel trapped against the magician reversed, and the fact that they're fighting for their life, they know they have what it takes within them to succeed and to move forward, is what I'm getting from this. All right, we got the magician reversed. What's going on with the magician reversed? The magician reversed. The magician reversed. The magician reversed. The magician reversed. This magician don't want no talk here. Oh, they're definitely not the gem that they're expecting to be. They think they're the gem, but they're really not. They're full of shit is what they are. They're a shit nugget, not a gem. Even with the right temperatures, the shit might even get shiny, but no, it's not gem-worthy. Definitely not gem-worthy. This dark magician might be losing faith in themselves as well. They feel like a joke. Maybe they feel like a shit nugget. Maybe I was picking up on something. Maybe they're regretting screwing with the divine one. You never know. What's the world reversed? Thank you. The storm reversed. Yes. Okay. And the threshold reversed. Okay, so yeah, the world reversed, the storm. They think the fact that they're not moving forward is the storm. And that's only the beginning. The fact that they think that they can't move forward, the fact that they think that they're stuck, they think that's part of the they think that's part of their karma. They're like, oh, is this all I'm getting? This is all I'm getting for my karma? That's it? This is nothing. Ah, karma's a joke. Like, I can get away with so much more, and I just get less, like a little slap on the wrist. The moon, reversed. The threshold. They're trying to delay their tower. Okay, they're trying to delay their karma by just keeping quiet. Meanwhile, people already know what's going on. People already know what's going on. Like, it's kind of hard not to see. Their masks are slipping. They're deceiving other people, and they're trying to get away with it. This isn't their first rodeo. The amount of people that they've deceived, they've pretty well deceived everyone. That's how much they hate themselves. This is how much of a non-gem that they are. It's kind of sad, really. It's really sad that the fact that they were bringing it to this position. They really have no clue what they're doing. All it would have taken is to balance out with the divine, to repent with the divine, and actually go through the awakening, go through the spiritual awakening that the divine has for them, that they've been holding back from. But no, they don't even believe in the divine. How are they expected to get any types of gifts? What, gifts? You get gifts from the divine? Yeah, when you do the fucking work. You know, when you grab your fucking kahunas and you actually process the shit that's in your life that's holding you back from your divine connection. Part of that is the self-worth. And you can't get the self-worth if you're going around acting like a fucking shit turd. Acting like a fucking skank. Giving out fake vows. You know, abandoning your inner child. Burning yourself out. How do you expect to get any gifts when you're treating your body and yourself as a shit turd? That's basically what you're treating yourself like. No communication, and if there is any communication, it's just deceit and lies and bullshit. That's sad. Wishing death on other people? Working with dark underworld energies? Thinking they know what they're talking about, meanwhile they have no clue as to who they're talking to and who they're offering their energy to, and who they're signing soul contracts with. Now it's all coming back to fucking haunt them. Looks good on you. Looks good on you. It'll teach you. It'll teach you to not fuck with the divine. It'll teach you a lesson. That is for sure. Let's get some clarifications for these other cards on the side, just for shits. The Three of Wands reverse. What's this deal? Three of Wands on its side. Three of Wands on its side. All right. The Healer. The Vessel. So the Vessel reversed. The Ocean. Reversed. So this person that's kind of sitting on the fence about, you know, missing the boat, whether or not they're going to have their ships come in. First of all, they're not treating their themselves very well. They're not filling their vessel with anything positive. They're not utilizing their energy well. They're very surface level people. They don't give two fucks about anybody but themselves. They're very surface level. They're very shallow. And they clearly don't believe in healing. They're believing in the chaos. They're believing in the detriment that they can bring to other people's lives. They're into the whole chaos. And whether or not they want to miss the boat on that, I don't know. Maybe they're questioning their motives. Why did I bother doing this? Why did I bother? I should have known better, is the feeling I'm getting. What's the Four of Swords right side up? What's the Four of Swords right side up? We got the prayer. So yeah, this is recuperation. This is recalibration. This is assessing and recouping. This is about healing. This is about taking time out, very, very necessary time out to heal. Otherwise, you're burning yourself out. You got the desert reversed here. So the Four of Swords, literally having no choice but to lay down because you're dizzy. You're burnt out. But at this point, where this person quite possibly might have been an atheist, whatever the case may be, now they're praying. The prayer is on its side. I don't think you're being heard anymore because of your ill intention. You know, now you want a Band-Aid after you bashed your own head off the wall? You kind of got to live with the hurt. You kind of got to live with the headache. The stone. Instead of building a faulty foundation on lies and deceit, maybe you want to build it on integrity. Maybe you want to build it on honesty. Maybe you want to build it on respect, self-respect, respect for others. Maybe you want to build it on the ability of cement, concrete, solid foundations rather than fucking quicksand, dumbass. The Lover's reversed. The Sustainer, yeah. Clearly a wham bam, thank you ma'am. You know, don't let the door split you where the good Lord, you know, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. The Sustainer is reversed. Somebody very unstable. Somebody not even looking after themselves. They don't want to look after anybody. They're choosing a no with the Lovers. The Queen of Swords. What's going on with this Queen of Swords reversed? The Mask. The Starborn. So this Queen of Swords, I don't know who the hell this is, but they are, they're not going to be going through a rebirth. And their mask is slipping. Their true selves is coming out. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, they're trying to reconcile. Five of Wands. They want peace with you now. They're having no other choice because of their delays, or the delays that they're giving you. They're having no choice but to take another look at it and change their perspective and go within. They literally have no other choice. Because if they don't, it's not going to end out very well for them. Not going to end very well for them at all. Because they're not going to be getting their new birth, their rebirth. They're actually keeping themselves from their rebirth. They're actually stalling their healing process by being stubborn. but the mask is slipping. Like, whoever this is, you see right through them. You see right through them. Through their intention, you see through all their bullshit. Like, and they come at you with a bunch of excuses. They come at you with a bunch of bullshit, and you're like totally. They're talking to you as if you're oblivious, like you got nothing, that you got no idea as to what is going on. They're being very deceptive. This Queen of Swords reversed, very deceptive. What's the Five of Wands? What's the Five of Wands reversed? Thank you. Five of Wands reversed. That's about peace. And the Anima Mundi card, this is about being balanced within the source energy. This is about being balanced with life itself. This is about finally coming into balance with source energy, with the all and knowing. So Five of Wands. So maybe there is some sort of a rebirth, being a reborn, a dark night of the soul into a rebirth, into a being born again, being in a new energy. It very well could that this could be a healing blessing coming in. A lot of different aspects to that. But whoever's trying to reconcile, they are going to be justified. That want to reconcile, they're going to be justified. Because they're coming forward with truth, regardless. What's the Hangman reversed? What's the Hangman reversed? What's this one? The Tear. Yeah, Dark Night of the Soul. Dark Night of the Soul, indeed. If you don't know what that is, look it up on YouTube. Simple stuff. We got the Hermit. What's going on with the Hermit? What's going on with the Hermit? Right side up. What's the Hermit going on? What's talking about the Hermit? Talk to me about the Hermit. Thank you. What do we got? The Self. Ha, I can't make this up. The Self. This is the Hermit. Okay? This is about going in and finding that inner light. Alright? Finding out what your destiny's all about. Finally stepping into who you are. Finally being authentic for who you are and what you're standing for. Standing up for your intention. Shining your light. All in all, that's a beautiful way to end the evening as far as the reading is concerned. Step into your authentic self. Take accountability for your past. And that is a job and a journey within self. This isn't to say that you need to go check yourself in or you need to go off yourself. This doesn't mean that you need to go, confess to the church or confess to the police or whatever the case may be. It means nothing about that. It's about showing accountability for your actions. Understanding where the hell you went wrong and learning from it. Allowing yourself to grow from the experience. And allow you to be forever divinely changed by that experience. By finding enlightenment and learning a fucking lesson for a change. It's about being honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anyone else. If you can't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. If you don't respect yourself, you're not going to respect anyone else. If you don't hold boundaries for anyone else, you're not going to respect anybody else's boundaries. If you don't have any boundaries for yourself, it starts with you. You are the driver of your vessel. You are the driver. You are the conductor of your skin suit. Show up accordingly. Show up with good intention. Show up with healing intention. You want to show up like a fucking idiot, you're going to get an idiot prize. You show up as a healer, you're going to get recognition. You show up like a leader, you're going to be able to be a leader. But don't be an idiot showing up as a leader, because it's going to show through your mask. It's going to show through. And you will eventually be found out. And you will be made a mockery of. Because why are you putting a mask on being something that you're not? When you can show up and be yourself and be loved for who you are. It's simple stuff. If you're a snake, show up as a fucking snake. At least people will at least be able to act accordingly. To the point where they're not going to be hurt. They're not going to be ripped apart. You want to show up like a snake? That's fine. Show up like a snake. Don't show up, you know. I think you get my point. All right, my peeps. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. All right. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Actually, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm done the 2 collectives, and I'm not planning on doing any card pulls tonight. If you want a personal reading, you're more than welcome to reach out to my email. I will let it slide for the remaining of this week, but come Monday, my readings are closed. So this is your last chance to get a reading in. I've already got a couple readings on my list, but if you want your name on the list for a reading, a personal reading, readings are going for $60 for an hour. That's the main price that I'm charging. Don't pay me before the reading has been booked. You need to book it with me. So I'm doing this over the weekend. This is your last chance to get a personal reading, and otherwise become a member between level 1 and level 4. And yeah, we'll be booking I'll be booking those readings for members in the coming weeks. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you to my mods for doing all that hard work. I very much appreciate you. All my members, my subscribers, my viewers, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And I'll see you in the next video. Keep shining. Don't ever fucking stop shining.